You ready? All right. Mr. Rainey, get that front center line.
Yes, sir.
All right. How often do we get to see this? Mr. Rainey is being taught by me. All right, turn to the side, put your uniform.
Yes, sir.
All right, he'll be a great student. And facing front.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yep. Now, please teach me. All right, this is junior class. We're focusing on things like white belt combinations. We're focusing on basic form. We're no belts. We're white belts. We're yellow belts. We're focusing on the basics. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ourselves a real quick warm-up. So we're starting off with some jog in place, jumping jacks, get the heart pumping a little bit. First things first, let's slide you out to the middle of the training.
Yes, sir.
All right. And yep, hey, guards all the way up. All right, let's go for a 20 count jog in place. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Bend and reach. Make sure you don't forget to touch those toes. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last one on the calisthenics is going to be a windmill cross touch all the way across. Touch those toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Good. 12. That's it. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Excellent. All right. Have a seat.
Yes, sir.
All right. Figure fours. We're going to put ourselves on that mirror side, wherever your mirror side is. Guards all the way up. Knee flat, toes up. Reach out for those toes. And let's count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good count. Guards back up. Deep breath and stretch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. And one more up and down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Switch sides. Sir. Same kind of thing. Deep breath. All right. I want the head down. Not your chin or not your forehead. I want everything down. So reaching all the way down. And let's count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. All the way up and breathe and stretch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Last one up and down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And abdominal bands. Feet out. Guard still staying out. All right, reach out as far as you can. Head down and count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And relax and stretch.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Last one up and down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
One more for the legs for the bending. All right. Guards all the way up. Reach all the way down. And stretch and count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here you go. Up and back down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And last one up. Breathe. That's right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
All right. Slowly. Let's get a real quick split. And slowly stand up. All right. Let's take that mirror side out. And scissor splits. I want to see that knee off the ground. Hands first. Right next to that front foot. Slide it back. Stay on top of it. None of this kind of stuff. I want to see it all the way on top of it. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back up. And switch sides. And go down. Same thing. All the way down as far as you can. And let me hear it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Last one. Let's turn to the side for our heel splits. Hands in the middle. And go down. And stay on top of it. And count.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good. Slowly stand up. Shake it out. Shake it out. All right. All warm and stretchy. All right.
Yes,
now
sir.
we're going to be focusing on our blocks. First things, turn to the side. Fix your uniform.
Sir, yes, sir.
Get rid of the dust bunnies. No doubt that you got some dust bunnies that you collected in all those exercises. And facing front.
Yes, sir.
Yep. And I'm going to smile. Please teach me. All right. Going to fight the chin? Yeah. All right. So we're going to focus on our blocks first. High blocks, middle blocks, down blocks. The focus for today is going to be on chambers. So I want to see the chambers coming all the way up to the ear, all the way to the belly button. No half butt looking chambers like, you know. All right, here goes. Starting off with a high block from the belly button all the way up. Ready? 1, 1, sir. Other side. Ready? 2, 2, sir. And 3. Yeah. On the way back. Same thing. Ready? 1, 1, sir. 2, 2, sir. And 3. Yeah. Good. All right, going for the middle block from the belly button all the way in, all the way back out. Ready? 1, 1, sir. 2, 2, sir. And 3. Yeah. Backwards. Ready? 1, 1, sir. 2, 2, sir. And 3. Yeah. All right, down blocks. This one's going to come all the way from the ear. So the first two we had were from the belly button I want to see all the way up to the ear. Again, not halfway, all the way up, all the way up. Ready? One, sir. Two, sir. And three. Get out. Backwards. One, sir. Two, sir. And three. Get out. Excellent. Yep. All right, moving on to lower body. Since we're still focusing on chambers, we want to make sure that with the beginning of the move has 100% focus on being able to get the speed up. So like, for instance, when we're doing a snap kick, if we throw the snap kick without a chamber, it doesn't have a chance to speed up. So I want to see the guards. I want to see that you're looking where you're kicking. And I want to see that you have that chamber where it starts and where it ends is going to be the same place. All right, so we're going to get a couple of these. Let's slide back 2 tape lines.
Yes, sir.
All right. At home, let's make sure you got plenty of distance, that you're not going to kick the wall, kick grandma, kick the dog, the lamp, whatever, and make sure that you got plenty of space to get the best kick that you can. All right, go to a fight position. Yeah. All right, walking style snap kicks. Let's get 5 of them. Ready? One, sir. 2. Good chambers. 2, sir. And 3. Yeah. And oh, we're going to 5. Ready? 4. 4, sir. And last one, 5. Yeah. Good. Let's slide it back. Yes, sir. Let's repeat that one more time. So the chambers were pretty good. I want to see them a little bit better, a little faster. Here it goes. Ready? One, sir. 2, sir. And 3, sir. 4, sir. And 5. Yeah. Nice. Let's slide back.
Yes, sir.
All right, still focusing on chambers. Now we're going to do our side kicks. So when we're picking up our foot for a side kick, I see lots of times those side kicks kind of have a chamber that they're coming back here. I want it all the way across your belly. So guards all the way up. You pick up the knee, turn the whole body like you're going to aim your behind towards your target, and then fire from there. I'm keeping the chamber up, and then put it down. Good balance. All right, let's get 5 this time, walking style. Ready? One, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. And 5. Get up. Next, inside back. Yes, sir. One more for good measure, so we get a chance to practice that at home. Here goes. Ready? One, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. And 5. Get up. And slide back. Okay. All right. So for the guys that don't get a chance to watch this live, and you guys are watching it on YouTube, please pause, rewind, get a chance to see the video again, so that way you get the details. You know, I know Mr. Rainey didn't get that awesome side kick practicing it 5 or 6 times. Try a couple thousand. So you got to get your reps. Make sure that you take that opportunity at home. And by the way, please submit some of those basic techniques when you turn in your stuff. Please feel free to add to what you're showing. So maybe you're going to demonstrate a form or whatever. Show me a couple kicks. Show me how those moves are coming along. All right, we're going to move on to basic form now. All right, the thing that we're going to focus on with basic form is chambers. So when we're doing all of our moves, every move has a chamber. Chumbi has a chamber. Middle block has that chamber. We already practiced that. So we're going to run through the form one time, and I want you to keep along with the moves. The goal is make that pattern strong. But then after that, we're going to slow things down a little bit, and I like to see the chambers are consistent. Okay, basic form. So yep, and chumbi. All right, just going to count the form at nice and easy pace. Keep up and at home. Ready? On, middle block. On, high block and punch. On, middle block. High block and punch. On, down block. I kick a punch. I kick a punch. I kick a punch with the key eye. Get up. On. All the way around. Good. Hey. Looking good. On. Hey. On. High block. Hey. High block. High block and punch. Get up. On. Bring it around. High block and punch. Hey. Middle block. High block and punch. And chumbi. Very nice, very nice. Okay, all right, so practicing at home, whether you got the moves right, whether you got them wrong, that's okay. We're going to slow it down just a little bit, and we're going to focus on each chamber, and after that, we'll run it at a little more normal pace. All right, Chip. All right, so chumbi is going to come all the way down. Boom. All right, big wind up. I want to see that hand come to the belly, all the way across to that middle one. Ready? 1, 2. All right, that hand is on the hip, focusing on that chamber. Here's a high block and a punch. Ready? On. All the way across, up and back. Other side, same thing. It's got to come to the belly. On. Turn. And good. Good breathing. On. Big chamber. All the way from the guts, up and back. All right, this is that down block. So here, this is going to come all the way up to that ear. On. Up, and turn. Boom. Now, on these snap kicks and punches, I want to see that the chamber for the snap kick is there, but I want to see the guards come up there too. So this is going to be part of my chamber. I'm going to kick and have that chamber, and then I'm going to fire the punch. Ready? Here goes. On. 1, 2. Good. On. Chambers. Boom. Good. On. Chambers. Good. Good. All the way around. Big, big 270-degree turn. All the way from the belly. Boom. Good. High block and punch. Chambers that high block. On the side. Wind it up. High block and punch. 1, 2. All the way up to the ear. Okay, now let's focus on these high blocks just for a second. All right, a lot of times I see these high blocks where they're kind of like, they're here and they're here and they're here. And this is what you learn on day number 1 about a high block as you brought it across your belly. So for my guys that have been doing it for a couple of days, I like to see that you can turn a little bit and then strike with it. So let's see what you got. Ready? Boom. There we go. 1, 2. 1, 2 with a kick. Get up. Every round.
Jake, I can't get it on the computer.
And Shumbi.
On the TV. Unless it's pre-recorded one.
Same thing. Make sure that I hear a couple of voices. The phone is turned off.
No, it was on YouTube, which it will be eventually.
Turn off that. There we go. Good. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna run this one more time, and the goal is I really shouldn't have to tell you to chamber. I want to see that you're practicing it at home without having to be told every single time. So I'm going to run it at a little bit faster pace, but I want to see that you're reminding yourself. Okay, here goes. Ready? From 2, 3, ready? Big chambers. Very good. Big chambers. Good hand on the hip as well. Looking good. Practice at home. High block punch and go. Big chambers at home. And Shumbi. Excellent work. Excellent work. Okay. All right. So that was 3 basic forms. First one, we just want to make sure all the moves were there. Second one, I picked on the details. And the third one, that was on you to make sure that you're picking on your own details. You practice at home at the pace that you need. You need to stay in that move, that's fine. Then you wait till they get to the next move, make sure that you're ready for that next chamber. All right, so now we're gonna move on to take it 1. Now, the guys that are no belts that are working on this, I don't want you to feel like, oh man, I'm not supposed to know take it 1, I can't watch that. Well, I like you to stay along with the count. So in class, there's many times where we'll run a form at the same time, where you're doing one form and someone else is doing a different form. So I would like to see that you can stay along with the count. We're gonna start on take it 1 now. All right, so yep, and Shumbi. All right, so here, just making sure we get the moves right. So you're still working on chambers, but at the same time, we're just gonna count the moves out. Take it 1, ready? On. 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 Good. And Shumbi. Excellent, excellent work. Okay. All right, so at home, no doubt that you got a chance to see some chambers that Mr. Randy's doing. All right, now we're going to stop each move and make sure that the next move has that chamber. All right, so again, back to Shumbi. Yep. And Shumbi has a great chamber. Lots of down blocks in this form. So I want to see that hand come all the way up to that ear. All right, ready? All the way up and down. Boom. All right, now this is a really, really short punch. So when we're doing this, we need to wind that punch up. It's not going to be one of these like, all right, so watch what he's going to do with his hand as he steps. He's going to throw that punch with a good chamber. Ready? Go. All right, other side up to the ear. All the way up and down. Same thing. Watch his arm as he punches. Pulls and strikes. All right, big down block and punch. So I want this one big move. Ready? 1, come up. All right, out to in. This guy's a new move here. So I like to see that this out to in's coming all the way up to that ear, kind of like the down block, but it's on the same side. All right, he's going to make that rotation. Ready? Boom. There we go. Good. 7 punch. Here's another one of those out to ins, all the way up to that ear. He's taking a step back. He's going to make that wind up big. Ready? Up and strike. Good. 7 punch. Boom. Good. All right, down block and punch again. So we're winding up that down block, throwing the punch after it. 1, 2. All right, here's a high block. Now, back in basic form, we talked about having that big wind up. Again, I want to see something more with this thing. So watch as he brings the hand to the belly. Ready? 1, 2. All right, snap, kick, and punch, just like basic form. Kick and punch. Other side, same thing. High block. Hey. Hey. Kick and punch. 1 and 2. All right, big circle down block. Big chamber all the way around. Ready? Hey. Good. Step to punch. Big chamber. Good. And chumbi. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. All right, same kind of thing. I'm going to count through the form real quick, and we're going to move on to take it 2. Yep. And chumbi. All right, ready? On. On. Good chambers. On. 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 Hey. On. Hey. On. Hey. On. Hey. On. Good chambers. Hey. On. Big circle. On. Step through and good. And chumbi. Excellent work. Excellent work. Okay, so this is a fairly short form. So when you're practicing this form at home, it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. I'm not going to pick on other details for this form. Again, the biggest thing I want to see is good chambers. So when you bring this out to and all the way up to the ear like this, I don't want it just like this. Bring that thing all the way back. All right, when you make that down block punch, wind that thing up. All right, so now we're going to move on to take it 2. And when we do our take it 2, same kind of thing. I'm going to want to see the pattern first. Big, big chambers, big moves. Then I'm going to pick on each of those chambers. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to let them go through the form and make sure all the chambers are in place. That's an opportunity for you guys at home to make sure that you are doing it on your own. Mom and dad shouldn't have to say, hey, don't forget about that chamber. All right? All right, take it 2. All right, chip. And chumbi. All right, ready? Hey. On. On. Hey. 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 On. On. Good. And chumbi. Excellent. Okay. All right, so let's talk about a couple details with this form. As you guys are running through your forms, you're going to find a lot of similarities. So basic form, we had high blocks. Take it 1 had high blocks. Basic form had a couple down blocks. Take it 1 had lots of down blocks. So this guy starts transitioning into some other moves. We have some out to ins that we're going to repeat, and we got ourselves some moving, circling strikes. All right, so we're going to be focusing on everything. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to be focusing on making sure all the chambers are there. All right. So yep. All right. So focusing on chumbi in the beginning, all the way up and all the way out. All right, starting off with that down block, all the way up to the ear. Ready? On. Hey, big step punch. On. Down block, up to the ear. On. Big step punch. All right, out to in. I want to see this thing come all the way up, kind of like your take it 1 did, towards the front. On. Good. Other side, same kind of thing. On. All right, down block, all the way up to the ear. Big change. Hey. Turn. Strike. Good. Kick and punch. This one's going to be a little bit higher. So I'm looking for a snap kick about, let's say about mouth high, punch about mouth high. Hey, kick and punch. Same thing on the side. Hey, chambered and strike. Hey, kick and punch. High block from the belly. Hey, 1, 2. Good. All right, other side. All right, here's your washing machine. So this thing is going to come from that high block all the way around to the out to in. Big footwork all the way around. All right, wind it and strike. Good. Other side, same thing. Up to the ear. All right, up and strike. All right, now that hand is going to be in the same position for his down block. So he's going to wind it up to the ear and strike towards the back. Up. 1 and 2. All right, snap kicks and punches, just like basic form. Easy street here. On. Kick and punch. Up. Kick and punch. On. Kick and punch. Yeah. And chumbi. Very good. Okay, so all the details that are there. Now we're going to focus on going through the form. Again, I'm not going to stop. Mom and dad shouldn't have to necessarily help you. This is one of those times where I'm going to count the moves, and I want to see that you can focus on the details at the pace that we're doing at. If you miss a detail, no sweat. You'll get a chance to practice it again. All right, here goes. Ready? Yep. And chumbi. Easy pace. I'm afraid this is going to be on your count. Yeah. Good work. Good work. Okay. All right. So now, all right. Now, I take it that you guys kept up and you were perfect on every single move. You didn't make any mistakes. And when you submit your form via our YouTube, that it's going to be just as good as Mr. Andy's. All right. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears just a little bit. We're going to go to combinations. And the thing I want you to do is, you know, we like to work on same themes, the repeating themes. So when we're throwing punches, when we're throwing snap kicks or side kicks, this chamber that we're talking about is not going to go away. It's going to be repeated. All right, so one of the things I want you to do now is I want you to have something that's in front of you. So when we practice our forms, we're turning towards directions, and there's not necessarily a target there, but you have to pretend. So this is the time when we focus on our combinations that I need a pretend target in front of you. So for me, for instance, Mr. Andy's going to be, you know, I'm going to be his target. He's going to be aiming it towards me. So at home, mom or dad, brother or sister, careful. I want to make sure that you're going to have a target in front of you that you're not going to hit. You're going to pretend that they're out in the distance, and you're saying, all right, I'm going to practice my front hand punch, boom, and then I'm going to aim towards it. So we're going to call it pinpointing. All right? So let's start off with white belt combinations. Our first things first, yep. All right, going to fight the shin? Yeah. Okay, so he's doing white belt number 1. Now, we like to get a little close. So I trust that he's not going to hit me, but I also know I'm going to be moving out of the way. All right, so he's going to fire that front hand punch, and we're going to do it 5 times. And he's going to slide back each time. Combination number 1 for white belt. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now on the slide back, he's not going to turn around. I want to see you're keeping your eyes on your target. So as he slides back, eyes are in. Ready? Slides back. Keeping the guards up. Moving very, very carefully. Number 2 with the backhand punch, straight up and down. Number 2. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah. Back, keeping the guards up, good focus. All right, combination number 3, front leg snap kick. Now with this one, I want to see your feet really, really close. You don't want to end up letting them know that they're going to kick you or that you're going to kick them, because when you do that, they see it. So he's starting with his feet very close together, so that way he doesn't telegraph. That's the word we're going to use, telegraph. So I'm going to keep my guards up. I'm ready for him to kick. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back, keeping the guards up. Good. All right, number 4. This one, I'm not so much worried about the telegraphing per se. You're going to be kicking with the back leg. So it's going to be walking style. So he's going to turn into it. Again, focusing on our chambers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slide back. All right, now we're going to pause this for a second. So when you practice this at home, mom and dad are in front of you, or whoever's practicing with you, you got to call them on that. You got to call them on the, you know, the lazy chamber if they're not looking where they're hitting, that kind of thing. So combination number 5, I want you to make sure that if they have a detail that they're missing, especially with this chamber, they say, oh, pick up that knee a little higher. All right, here goes. Combination number 5, same thing. Feet are close together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so slide back. Feel the breeze. Looking good. All right. Number 6, walking style. This one, feet apart. Not worried about the chamber, or excuse me, the telegraph for this one, but he is going to turn and kick and have a good chamber for the turn. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And slide it back. Excellent job. Good. All right. Now, just keep your guards up. Did you count? Did you kick hard? Are you looking at your target? Those are all the details that you need to focus on. All right, so now we're going to move on to yellow belt combinations. Again, if you're new about working on combinations, please feel free to join in on the same set. So combinations are going to be on 5. So focusing on yellow belt combinations now. So, yep. Buddy, chin. Yeah. Okay, now, front hand punch, backhand punch. So I'm looking for a good speed on those double punches. 1, 2, keeping your eyes up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And sliding back into the guards up. All right. Number 2, walking style. So I want to see that step first, then the 2 punches. I'm going to repeat that. Step first, then the 2 punches. Don't do the Frankenstein version. Okay? All right, ready? 1, 2, other side. 3, 4, and 5. Go! Slide back. Okay, I'm going to point something out with that. You guys notice how he wasn't punching in the same spot. So don't think that you have to hit the same spot every single time. So when you're practicing some of your double punches or triple punches, mix it up. Mix your targets up. Our combination number 3, front leg snap kick, opposite punch. This one, I want to see the hand straight up and down. You're not turning the fist quite yet. That's next belt. All right, snap kick, opposite punch. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Slide back. Looking good. All right, number 4, same kind of thing. Walking style now. Back leg snap kick, opposite punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Slide back. 2 to go. 2 to go. All right, front leg side kick. Now, this one's kind of I'm gonna say an awkward one when you first see it. But when you throw that side kick, you're kind of like, yeah, you know, it kind of feels like a weird punch. So, since we're focusing on chambers, we fire the side kick, bang, pull that shoulder back a little bit, and then fire. Don't try to just simply stick the hand out. Remember, you're striking with this thing, okay? So, front leg side kick, same side punch, good strong chambers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cut! Slide back, moving the guards up, eyes are up, looking good. Last one, number 6. Here we go. Ready? Back leg side kick, same side punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cut! Slide back, making me nervous. All right, yellow belt combinations, very good. All right, how are we doing on time? We're there? 5 minutes. All right, we got time to do yellow belt, or excuse me, orange belt combinations. We'll just finish it up real quick. All right, so we're just going to do one of each of these real quick, just to make sure that you yellow belts know the combinations that you're working on. So here goes, orange belt combinations real quick. Yep. All right, go to punch. Okay, so just a real quick reminder, all of your orange belt punches are going to be turning the fist by coming from the back in. All right, so I'm looking for that rotation. We're going to call it a reverse punch. All right, so let's show the guys at home combination number 1 2 times. Number 1, ready? 1, and 2. And slide it back. All right, number 2, this is one of the easiest ones you're going to have. It's a step-through punch. Step-through punch. But I want to see that you pull it back quick. But I don't want to see that you're leaving your hand out there. Here it goes. Ready? 1, and 2. And slide back. All right. Now, all of these combinations have a similarity to white belt all the way up to blue. So number 3 for white belt was that front leg snap kick. So now we're going to focus on that front leg snap kick with the reverse punch. All right, let's see what you got. Ready? 1, 2. Good. Slide back. All right, combination number 4, same thing as white belt number 4. Back leg snap kick. Let's put the reverse punch in. Ready? 1, and 2. Slide it back. Number 5, you guys guessed it, is front leg side kick, white belt combination number 5. And we're going to add in that reverse punch. Ready? 1, 2, and slide back. And last one, number 6, walking style version of that, back leg side kick. Opposite hand punches, turn the fist. Ready? 1, and 2. Excellent. Good job. Good job. All right. Again, I hope that you, thank you, sir. I hope that you guys kept up at home with your form and with your combinations. It's really, really important that you guys keep moving forward. And in this very, very difficult time, sitting at home is unacceptable. You know, I want you guys moving. So if you missed this video, pull it up on YouTube. You know what? I want you to push yourself. Sometimes it's easy for us to say we push ourselves, and all of a sudden we find ourselves kind of not pushing ourselves as much as hard as we could. But when someone's pushing us, that's the part where we strive for perfection. We strive to push ourselves harder. So let me be that person that helps you. So as you guys run through your stuff, I want to see that you guys are pushing yourself hard. And again, I'll know, and we're going to know, all of your instructors are going to get a chance to see your video about what you're working on. So here's a little bit of a homework assignment. All right, everyone is going to be focusing on their chambers for their forms. So my no belts, I want a form submission of basic form. Good, big chambers. Again, you know, no half ones. I'm looking for big ones. Same kind of thing for Geuk 1. Same thing for Geuk 2. So if you're a white belt and you're working on Geuk 1, and the most important thing, of course, is that pattern, but I really would like to see the chambers for all those moves. Geuk 2. Pattern is the most important thing. So if your pattern is suffering, that part I want you to focus on. That's first and foremost. But once you have that pattern down, then I like to see that the chambers are big. Now next week, we're going to be focusing on different details, things that are going to be a little bit more intricate, and you know, stances, hand on the hip, things like that. But right now, what we're going to do is we're going to open the floor up for any questions. And anybody have any comments? Again, this is our first time doing this, so one of the things that we all have to do is be good martial artists at learning how things work. And right now, I want to make sure that we're able to meet your needs. So any questions that we have from anybody, Mr. Ben? So they got it all figured out. It's crickets. That's okay.
We've done 19 people.
19 people. Give yourselves a hand. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Mr. Andy, how many more minutes do we have?
We have a few more minutes.
A few more minutes. Okay. Mr. Andy always talks to us about how he practices and stuff at in a basic level. There's been many times where he's told us the story where if he was to go to an advanced seminar and you got all these high ranks, all these black belts, you know, working on their material, and the thing that they focus on is basic form. And that should tell you something. And I really, honestly, no matter what rank you are, and I told all my higher ranks that, you know, I really encourage them to watch these videos because, you know, they're focusing on their form, they're taking 7, they're taking 8 or whatever. But then all of a sudden, they're so focused on the newer moves, the basic parts kind of lose their importance. And so if you got higher rank 10 and 9th and 8th degree black belts doing basic form, that should tell you something about that. That means you need to focus on those basics more so that way you're able to open up those secrets, because everything that you're going to learn are going to be there. They're going to be all inside of that basic form or inside of that white belt combination. And if you ever watched a professional fight, you never saw you know, a fancy move that won the fight. It's typically a good punch, a good snap kick, a good side kick. You know, these hands do a lot. So you got to remember that even the most advanced moves have basic characteristics. So with that, I think that we're going to bow out. Excellent work, guys. Again, you should give yourself a round of applause. If you were able to participate, I'm super excited. So I can't wait to see what you guys produce and send it to us. All right. One sound. Ready, chuck. Thank you for teaching me.